Sun about to move a little bit.
Shalom, shalom, y'all. You Israelites, Tulsa, Oklahoma. What's getting out here? Pops out the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east. Give it our praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Ra'akadash. Pedro Hebrew tongues, creating as the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. And shalom to the sisters, brothers, ladies, truth. Shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying for themselves approved. Shalom. So we come here today, hey, we get to the nitty gritty. We get to the big point. Esau, he feeling that pressure. So he about to do what? He about to push that button, man. Esau about to go ahead and call in his little diabolical plan, his global reset. And we right at the edge, and that's going to kick off Jacob's trouble. And we are right at the edge of that. Like, everybody can feel it. Everybody in the whole body, House of David, is feeling like he about to make his move. And, like, as he about to make his move, Yahweh Shah showing that, like, hey, he about to upset this devil in the midst of that move. You know, I'm going to bring this out. This is Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So what that scripture saying right there, when Esau about to cap off his enterprise, think he about to set up his global reset, he about to, take out all the children of Israel. Hey, the Most High about to lift up that standard and upset this devil. He about to take the biggest L we've ever seen in the existence of living. That's what Esau, he been set up to take a fall, and he's falling already. So we about to see him hit that pavement. Esau doing a swan dive, he falling, he hollering, and what we about to witness, he about to hit that pavement and just splatter. His whole plan's gonna splatter, and to back that up, the Georgia Guidestone got blew up. The one that was talking about the depopulation, keep the world at 500 million, that whole slab got blew up. Now, whether that was, a lightning strike or somebody blew it up by man-made means, the point is, it blew up, which symbolizes his plan gonna blow up. It's not gonna work. Y'all got the sleeper cells set up here, man. So it said the fullness of his sufficiency. So Esau thinks, like you got that one devil that works on the cloud swat talking about God is fake news. They think they got it set up to where they gonna get the W. They like, I can't be stopped. They have no military. They have no economic structure. So I'm about to get it going. I'm about to just go ahead and rock the cradle on them. But little do they know, which the elites, the super top elites, they know. That's why they in they bunkers. They scared. They know, man, y'all about some Shabbat to raise that standard up. And this devil, hey, it said every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When this thing hit off, all these little politicians, they did the bidding of the wicked. Hey, the people gonna wrath against them. They're gonna rebel against them. And I did a lesson. What's that? Sri Lanka. Hey, the people went and stormed his old presidential house. Ran him about it. They had him run a scale with his little briefcase. They burnt up his little lake house. Then that's symbolic to what's gonna happen to these politicians. Like January 6th insurrections ain't gonna be nothing compared to what's about to pop off now. They got to come with them swords now. What's it that second Ezra chapter 15? When people stand and fight against us with swords in their hands, they gonna come, man. Hey, they probably gonna lynch some of these politicians. We're gonna see like public mobbings going out. They're like, hey man, I can't put no gas in my car, I can't eat, and they gonna attack them people. So that right there, like the scripture said, every hand of the wicked should be upon him. That's everybody did the bidding of Esau Edom. Did this diabolical plan that's to be set up. They about to get attacked. Whole mob coming out there. You're gonna see uproars like no other. Especially that dollar crash. When that dollar crash, you're going to see all of Babylon the Great just bug out, and they're going to be hired mobs, and the person going to be your police officials, police chief, your mayors, your city councilmen, even your senators and your, governor. They're going to get attacked, man. They're going to storm their house and ransack. Like I said, gonna raid their refrigerator, take their food, their resources, all that. And the Yahweh gonna come with that. Hey, the sleeper cells, the 144,000 gonna get woke up. So that's gonna be the wrath of Yahweh gonna be on Esau's head, man. He about to get towed up. Because his biggest threat, his biggest enemy is within him. His enemy is within him. And then he done made enemies on the outside of him. So he got too many battles to win on all fronts, man. It's gonna be like the movie I watched, man. Everything, everywhere, all at once. And he ain't ready for that. And like, how about y'all put him in that trick bag, set Esau up like that? That's a very, very beautiful and Yahweh he did that. Like his own nuclear missiles gonna get used on him. His technology he came up with, about to get bombed on him. His own people about to ransack his house. They probably gonna do like they did Jake. They're gonna set him on a tree. They're gonna be all out there. They gonna, yay, sing songs. He gonna be sitting there swinging from a tree like some strange fruit.
I got one. I'm gonna go Jeremiah 25. I'm gonna jump around in this one. This is Jeremiah 25, almost 21. It says, Edom, Moab, and the children of Ammon. I'm gonna jump to 27. It says, therefore, thus say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye and be drunken. It says, and spew and fall and rise no more before the sword, but because the sword which will send among you. The Lord about to send a sword among these devils. He said, be drunken and spew up. Hey, live your life. Be cool right now, because he about to take this. He about to take you down. Reading on. I'm gonna start. He said, the power of Israel said, drink ye, be drunken, spew, fall, and rise no more. The Lord about to take this damn devil out. It ain't gonna be like 1,000 like he did in the Renaissance period, where he put them down, and after 1,000 years they rose back up and take over the world. Hey, what Esau's done, he's done this time. It says, rise no more before the because of the sword which I will send among you. In verse 28, and it shall be if they refuse to take the cup that I take the cup out of thy hand to drink, then then say thou Salakia. It says then getting a little excited. Then thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, ye shall surely drink. So that cup that they put on the world and gave everybody to drink, hey, they should surely drink of that cup. It's gonna turn back around on them. All the mischief and hell that they put on everybody, hey man, they're gonna have to run from that shit, cause and it's gonna catch up to them. It's gonna walk them down, cause that's prophecy. It said, "Thus saith the Lord," said that.
I'm gonna back you up real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 6, and it says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul." And it said, "Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord Yahweh Ba'atim Yahushua vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad."
You hear that? And so like both Oculus brought the preachers, they brought out, hey, this is it for Babylon, man. Like Oculus pretty much saying, this Esau's last call for alcohol. He will not come in rulership no more. He's about to go into slavery, and after 1,000 years of building our kingdom up, he's gonna be put away with. He's gonna be done away with. There's gonna be no more of the wicked, like the scriptures say, Obadiah, no more remaining in the house of Esau, because we about to kindle in them. So he is about to go all out. Because this time, like I said, this is it for him. Like the Michael Jackson CD, this is it. Right. There's no more after that. So, hey, what's that? Like when you in the game, you lose, they got to throw out all the Hail Mary, all the gadget plays, every little thing they got, about to throw it out here, man. That's why they firing up CERN. They up there praying to Satan. We need that left hand power, please. Here come Yahweh shot.
They got 1 hour to try to do everything they get. They're gonna get destroyed in 1 hour.
God, then they getting rushed. Then they losing their wisdom, so it's looking sloppy. We back like, man, we got to drop back the coverage. We about to bomb on them, and they just looking real pitiful right now. Esau's looking real weak, real pitiful, real scared. And we know why.
Jumping down to 31, it says, "A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord have a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord." You got it up.
like that part right there because it said the noise shall begin to bring from the ends of the earth. That noise is talking about the thermal missiles, those missiles right there. The missiles is about to be shot from one end to the next, and that's gonna hit Babylon.
Alright, that's gonna be like they're gonna play them sirens, boy hit. There's gonna be an eerie sound in there. They're gonna be they're gonna go outside, they're gonna see them suckers looking like stars and see them coming. And after that, ain't nothing you can do about that, man. Yes, you're in. Especially for these little Edomites in the houses, like you got to get blue to smithereens. And they about to come like, man, the way the Bible, the scriptures describe this, man, there's gonna be so many ICBMs. It's gonna be like back in the ancient days when they shot them arrows and so many arrows that darken the sky. There's gonna be so many ICBMs, you ain't even gonna see the sky, you just gonna see missile after missile. And it's gonna just bomb this place, man. Like what it said, like a drunkard, rock back and forth. Hey, because like the scripture said, man, Yahweh Shah got an indignation against this place. He got vengeance against this place. Everything these Edomites done did, they about to pay for it. And Yahweh Shah about to bring overkill to these devils. You know, and like, as I said, like I said, we this is exciting times to us, man. We about to get delivered. At the same time destruction is coming, the same time deliverance is coming. We about to get up out of here. We about to go home. We about to get rest. Ain't no rest here, man. You know? The devil's about to finally come out of power. And that's relief right there. We ain't got to be up under the devil no more. Pay taxes to this devil. You know? Have to hear what the devil got to say. Got to look at all his little diabolical agendas on TV. Everything he done put in the atmosphere is this Bexy. And this devil about to be done away with. Hey, he ain't gonna have no more streets, no more power structure. You gonna look out and see Edomites in chains. You know?
I'm gonna jump down to 33. It says, and the slain of the Lord shall be at the days of one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. It says, there shall not be no lamenting, neither gathering. It says, they shall be dung upon the ground. Amen. It said, the slain of the Lord shall be as the one end of the earth to the other. The Lord about to lay destruction on this place. Esau, Edom is through. And like Esau, Edom is all over the place because, you know, that devil never like to keep us at home. So, you know, Esau, Edom is Russia. Esau, Edom is Switzerland. Esau, Edom is here in America. Esau, Edom is Canada. Hey, man, Esau, Edom is everywhere. That's why the Lord said it's going to be as one end of the earth to every other end. And they're going to be as dung on the street. That's how much dead bodies is going to be. You got it out.
Yeah, hey, the Lord's slaughter going to be many, man. It ain't just going to be Esau. It's going to be 2/3, 2/3 of our nation. The heathens, they're just so super wicked. They about to be knocked off, man. Like prophecy is setting itself in place. And everybody can see it. The fear of the Lord is setting in on this place. You can see it all in their face. You know, the ones that got sense. I know the only ones that don't see this coming, like the scripture said, thief in the night is Jake. 2/3 Jake still like, I'm going to happy hour. The chicks like, I'm about to twerk my butt over here, go over there, you know. But as far as like the heathen see it coming. And it's so bad, he coming to me like, what's the solution? I'm like, hey, man, go get your guns, okay? Go shoot your government up. Go do that. You know, get away from me, man. You finished, man. You know it. I'm talking about, hey, like I said a couple months ago, I caught an Edomite in the bathroom crying. And not just like tears running down his eye. I'm talking the bathroom crying like, ooh. I mean, like a little kid. I'm like, man, that's a rap. Like to say that video of that one Jay. When he was crying. You should have feel like this, y'all. I don't know if I can go back into work. Like, you know, and the women starting to feel it. That's why they all like, hey, ladies, Isaiah 4:1, we better get with it. A man can have that. Hey, one chick like, I'm sorry, black man. I'm sorry. So the vibration of this place is destruction, man. Everybody feel it. It's a profit wine in the street. The grinding is coming to a cease. You can see it. Everybody's seeing it slowing up. You know that they got some sense. 2/3 still partying. But everybody got some sense. Like, hold up, something ain't right. Gas is through the roof. Food is through the roof. You can see the dollar about to crash. You know, inflation setting in. You know, the countries I heard one of the brothers said that the euro is not being spent no more. The U.S. dollar not being spent no more. Putin has checkmated all the nations, man. You got to use the ruble. The ruble or the digital yuan. So digital currencies are taking place, but you know that the MOTBs is about to be propped up, and that ain't gonna last too long. That's gonna come out sloppy, and only if you lined up for the juice, you gonna line up for that, and that ain't gonna last that long. Like, you know, I can see this thing about to happen real fast. And stuff is happening fast now. Like, man, we what, in the middle of July already?
Right.
Like, damn, some of this went boom. So, you know, that's how his plan's gonna go. He gonna crash the system. He gonna set up the digital, the digital currency, and then that ain't gonna last. Then he gonna get upset when them sleeper cells wake up. Then you have a house set up, and it's just everything's gonna go bad. It's gonna go from worse to worse for Esau, man. Then, like last minute, like what's that movie we watched? Don't Look Up. The head eater might go like, I'm about to go to the restroom. We go back up and go to this ship, man, because it's over with it. All they just devices, little robot, maybe had the little machines. He thought he was gonna do some. All that stuff broke, man. Yabashah was busting on everything Esau do. Everything Esau pull out is failing him, man. That's why they get scared. It's like they just take an L like the L. They just oh.
I got a Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Esau, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in teeming? Is the counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? You got it out.
Yes, sir, it has vanished. You can see everything from their entertainment to the diabolical plans to just the everyday Edomites we work with, the managers. You just look at Esau like, goddamn, dude. Didn't you go to college? You just got retarded overnight. Don't know nothing. I'm watching them at my job. They can't even get stuff to go to the right area. They don't know nothing. They scrambling like chickens, their heads cut off. And I'm just like, hey, man, move out the way. Unless somebody could do it, do it. I could do it. I just need you to move out the damn way. Esau's so prideful. I got it. And he just messing up, man. That's their plans. You looking at their plans like you going to come with that same scenario. That didn't work. Everybody done woke up to it. Your own people don't want to go through it with it no more. So you going to come with again, throw a new name on it, try to come with that same old shit. Da-da-da-da. Same shit, man. I was like, hey, that's not gonna work, man. Y'all billionaires. You don't work. You got all this time on your hands, and I be looking at them like this the best lie you can come up with. Damn, you should have got a Jake to give you a suggestion or something. And you can see that in their movies. You be like, goddamn, all these millions of dollars at your disposal, and this the shit you made. I be looking at the directors like, when you got that script, you should have balled that shit up through it in the trash. You looking bad. This what you put out to the public? Really? Like, I was trying to think my children come up better shit than that. More creative. So the preacher I wrote out, man, hey, the Most High, that's how you can't tell me that Yahweh Shai don't exist, man. When he said that he would take the wisdom from Teman to Esau, man, he did that. We witnessed it, man. These Edomites are dumb. Like Aki Kansas City, Michael Holly, he's like, man, Esau dumb as fuck. And you can see it. You be like, what the, man, that's the best you gonna do. This what you doing? And you look like, and you see why the Most High designed it like that. Because if they still had wisdom, they can still make the system go. Because their wisdom is leaving, because you need wisdom to establish a kingdom. Since their wisdom is leaving, like, the whole kingdom is drying up. And I'm looking at it like, you got all the resources. All you got to do is open up more money and increase the bread and circuits. And you can still stay in power. But you so greedy, you want to hoard all the money, which destroys your bread. After your bread is destroyed, the circuits is destroyed. Therefore, people ain't distracted no more. They're like, hold up. I ain't got no food. Gas is high. Goddamn Democrats. You know how Esau do that politics shit. The goddamn Democrats. Let's say that the circuits are dried up. Like, everybody waking up now. And I'm looking like Esau. All you got to do is release some money. Give these people more bread, and you'll stay in power. And I'm looking, they too dumb to do that. And I'm looking like, goddamn, you got $85 billion. You done already bought rocket ships and planets and shit. What else you gonna buy? Release about $10 billion, give people stimulus checks, and you can still rule over. But Esau like, Matter of fact, raise the prices. I'm like, they gonna ride against your dumb ass. So you want to get pulled and yanked out your house. And I'm like, all you gotta do is flip them a chip. Like, Esau dumb.
I'm gonna read down one. It says, "Flee, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him."
Woo, hey, bring the calamity on Esau the time they visit him. So they kind of broke that everything I just said right there. Yeah, but I'm about to visit Esau through the people, you know, through his calamity. And it's through his own making, because he lacked the wisdom to keep everything going. He did too much oppression. So right now I know that Esau can't stop being wicked. I know they don't have an off switch, Aki.
And everybody's seeing it.
Yep, they just got to keep doing it, keep doing it. And now it gets to a point. It gets to like say if you know you drinking, you're gonna get to the end of that bottle in a minute. And that's where we at. We at the end of the bottle. He's gonna drunk it up. kind of like an alcoholic. You know, you got him, you getting him drinks, he drinking. When there's no more liquor, you know, a bunch of alcoholics, you say you ain't got no more alcohol, they're gonna do that, they're rowdy, they're already drunk. Oh, nigga, I'm about to turn the damn club up, nigga. Ain't no drinks, nigga. Blah, blah, blah. Who they gonna attack? The bartender. You gonna be sitting over there, ain't no more drinks, ain't no, like, nigga, what? Nigga,
Jumping down a verse, it says, this is verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not. Just like the brother just said, hey, once a drunkard is at a bar and he's drinking, hey, that he got some brown liquor, he drinking it, and when that bottle gone, hey, it's see-through. Hey, we can see this damn devil. Hey, we see it. Hey, this damn devil is through. And shit, everybody is seeing it. That's why I say he is not. It said he will be spoiled. His brother be spoiled. What did it say? It said his seed will be spoiled, his brethren, his neighbor, and he is not. So, hey.
And elaborate even further on that point. All you got to do is look around on every corner by the highway, and you will see an Edomite with a sign up saying, "Help me, I'm hungry." That's what they're talking about right there.
The seed is spoiled.
Yeah.
And it is children, because all the children don't fit and all.
Yep.
Man, you see them all the day. They're smoking up. I be like, y'all future done with.
And that's why I just did a lesson. It's the Edomites that's one that's destroyed up all the quick trip. They shooting each other now.
God, doing like Jake stuff, shooting each other up, man. They the new niggas. They the real niggas.
Right.
But now they niggas spirit, they like locked up, Chris City brought out. Esau been exposed.
Right.
Now you see the two niggas in here. They out here acting crazy, acting like T. Quisha and you know, John and them, they shooting each other up. They say you can look at that, they ain't got no future. They children on that.
Yeah, they got their curses coming back to them. And I'm going to jump down to another verse. It's 13. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall be a desolation, a reproach, a waste, a curse, and all the cities there shall be, it shall be proclaimed waste. You got it out.
They're that proclaim waste, and that's going to be waste. What's the waste? Them ICBM thermonuclear missiles and the chariots. You know, they're going to make this place desolate, man. Ain't nobody going to be staring here no more. Like the scripture said.
And just like the brother said, hey, man, you can just look around the corner and see these Edomites in bad case. That's them curses coming off. And that's what the Lord just said. He said he would make them a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, man. So they feeling them curses that Jake had on them. And they can't deal with it.
All right, eating them up. Eating them up.
Now, I'm going to back you up with this precept right here. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and 7. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemy, and on them that hate thee will persecute thee. And that's right on to the point right there. Those are the ones that persecuted us. Now they're feeling the same judgment that we went through. You know, Jake used to be outside, you know, pushing those shopping carts with cans and stuff. And now you see Esau. You see Esau doing that shit now. Okay, I think I usually put that in the group chat where they said Babylon, where they all the kids were getting out the bus.
Oh yeah,
I just seen with busting Edomites on the sidewalk, just living on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
you know, and one of them was smoking.
Yeah,
in that video.
Right there, the children get off like no decency, man.
Right.
I see, at least Jake had enough decency to be in an alley somewhere doing the drugs.
Right.
He saw this out in the open, like, yeah, I'm smoking crack.
Right.
Yeah, I'm shooting up.
Hey. And the dude was recording, and one of them Edomite did this. We flipped them off.
Like, move your ass out the way, man.
It's all in bad case, man.
Very bad case. You can see it, man. And that's from the richest to the least of them.
Right.
I know even the rich Edomites, they in panic mode, man.
I'm drop down one. It says, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and thy pride in thy heart. O thou that dwells in the clefts of the rock, that holds the highest of the hills, and though thou shalt make the nest high as the eagle, I will bring thee down thence, saith the Lord. And the Lord is bringing their ass down to, amen, to the lowest level, the basis of levels, man. Esau Edom over there smoking meth on the sidewalk on Tent City, man.
Hey, right there for everybody to see too. That's all the display of Yahweh Shah right there. So we can see his power. Like, watch me take this CEO and turn him into a dang powderhead, fiend out, on the corner, no shirt, no teeth, smoking meth rock with a sign out.
And it wasn't like that 10, 20 years ago, man. Esau was riding on high on the horse, man. And then verse 17 speaks of that. It says, And also Edom shall be a desolation, and everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, man. And we astonished right now. Like, hey, man, Esau was just over here ruling, hey, with a rod of iron and shit with his feet on our necks. And now look at this dude, man. He's over here getting trampled over. It says astonishment and shall hiss at all the plagues therefore. So, hey, Esau hit him through. And we seeing it, man. And it wasn't like that back then. The scriptures are spot on.
I'm gonna bring up astonishment too, and these two Aki and women can attest to this. Comanche Apartments.
Ooh.
Comanche Apartments, man, that's like a broke down, real bad project Jake used to be in. When I rode past Comanche, now guess what it's full of now? Guess who's the majority in there? Esau. I never thought in my life I would see that. You ever think that Comanche is one of the worst projects in Tulsa, Oklahoma, is now full of Edomites. I never thought then, like, I'm going down, like, I get off later, I work overnight. I'm going down the block, where the Comanches at, and all I see is a bunch of fiend out Edomites walking to that little corner store. I'm like, what the? I never thought this. So I'm left there. When I seen that, I called her lawyer. How about she? I was shocked. I'm like, this power right there. I never thought I would see that. So, like the scripture said, I was astonished. Like, damn, Esau and Comanche, and Jake coming up out of Comanche, going, to the in the house. Yeah, I like, man.
Jake and Broken Arrow. Yeah, over here. And hey, he's not Edom and switch places. He over here in Morningstar. Like,
they get nice houses on the east side, big 2-story houses. I'm like, damn, that's why Esau going crazy. And to further elaborate on the scripture you read out earlier, you brought up when it said those that dwell in the cleft of the rocks, that's going to Esau. That's the caveman. He dwells in the cave. He dwells in the rocks, man. It said of the highest hill. Esau, he was in rulership. He had the highest hill, man. And the Most High right now is knocking that hill down. It's like he's doing a tornado. That hill is getting blown over. Esau getting blown all around, getting all raggedy looking. And now they're going back to the hunky bunking. They like the reverse of the hillbillies, Beverly Hillbillies in reverse. Like, they going back to trailer park trash type of scene. And we witnessing. I'm looking at Comanche like, I never thought that would happen, man. Like, wow. Like, any Jake who talks Oklahoma know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I got a quick one to back you up even further on that. When it's you pretty much just broke it down. The point is in verse 8, but I'm gonna start in verse 5. So this is Job chapter 30 and verse 5. And he said, they were driven from among men, they cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cleft of the valley, in caves of the earth, and in the rock. And he said, among the bushes they grazed, under the nettle they were gathered together. And he said, they were children of food, yet children of base men, they were viler than the earth.
Dirtier than the earth, man. Esau dirty than the earth. You got a better chance to eat something off the ground than out of Esau hand.
Yeah.
But I say he's dirtier than the earth. Like I said, and they going back to that bush now. Most I run them out that cave, they're gonna be in the bushes like wild animals.
They said children of base men, and we starting to see them revert back to that level, man. Mm-hmm. Didn't the Lord say, there will be no more throne for you, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon? Hey, we seeing them sitting in the dust, man. And confusion right on the ground.
And elaborated on that part there. That video that's coming out on those Shemite that admit that she only take a bath once a week.
I've seen that.
Like,
nasty.
Like, they're valid in the earth right there.
Yeah.
And then there was another video where Edomite was like, trying to get onto the Jake, was like, why y'all using towels when y'all take a shower?
Like, he's like, right, black people use washcloths when they wash?
Yeah.
He's like, don't white people? I don't know any they do. And he's like, y'all use washcloths? He's like, I don't know any they don't. Hey, look at Esau like, boy, you a nat. They both like, really? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Scripture's spot on, man. It started to like Scripture said, Esau been revealed. You know what I'm saying? It's like Keisha Town, I got me an Edomite man. You get dirty. Or Jake got him a little Edomite cave beast woman. You nasty, man. Your chick don't even wash her twat like that.
Like, she said, hey, man, I just wash my hair and my face, and the soap just run down your body. That's how I get clean. Hey, that's nasty.
That's nasty box, man.
Hey.
Nasty box, man. They only wash their box, man. That's why it smell like wet dogs. Now I see. Hot dog water. Esau don't believe in bathing, man. And it was like that too in Europe. When they was in Europe, that's why they got them plagues and stuff. They didn't believe in bathing. The Moors, which were Israelites who converted to Islam, they taught Esau how to bathe. And it's going on to this day. I seen another clip where it was Eve. she's putting on soap and water, and it showed a bunch of Edomite men. They're like, oh! She's like, showing them how to bathe. So it's right, hey, we taught Esau how to take a bath. We say, Esau, you gotta wash your butt every day. Put the running water, put the towel. Man, Esau like a dog, man. You got a dog that want to take a... Get her scrub up, man.
I used to have a dog. As soon as this is my dog actually did, man. I would bring out the soap and I put out that water hose. He started taking out money. That's exactly what my dog did. And I was like, hey, that's spot on. That's why, and it makes sense why they love their dog so much, because they just like.
Yeah. Well, when they take a bath, they just jump in some dirt and waddle around in there to get their dirt back on.
Yep.
Like that, what's that movie, Pootie Tang?
Yeah.
I'm 30 deep, damn it. He smoking some dirt. And then he having an orgasm, we rubbing the dirt over. That ain't Esau, man. Esau nasty. That's why I look at every Jake walk with a little sheet of my cave beach like, you filthy, man. As bad as Keisha is and Eve is, at least she wash herself. You know, she in her right mind.
Right.
You know, if you got you one that's decent. You know, so hey, man, I'm about to bring another precept, man. We light this devil up, man. He's been exposed. He nasty. He dumb. You know, he's no good. And now, hey, and I say, if you got people like that ruling over us, they ain't wash their ass. He want to tell you how filthy you is, and you stupid, and I need to run it. This devil, he don't know nothing. His ass stink. You know, they stink a lot, man. A lot of them smell like hot dog water to me. You know, and he just stinking, man. So check, I'm gonna get this precept right here, which it goes into like kind of what we saying. This is Jeremiah 49:21. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. A cry, a noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Basra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty man of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pain. So you're gonna see big military, what's that dude, Chuck Norris, Rambo. Your strongest Edomite gonna be crying like a woman in pain when they see them chariots of Yahushua show up. They're gonna be just, it's over. Really? Hey, did y'all see the clip with that World War II veteran Edomite crying?
Yeah.
Talking about
the country is down.
Yeah, man. So that's happening. Your mighty strong men are now crying like little girls because they see their demise coming. Everybody sees.
When we said I went to war and fought for the freedom.
God, he boo-hoo. They almost couldn't finish the interview. Old man crying. You know, a war. He went to a real war.
Right.
He probably didn't cry in that war, but he crying now.
Right.
He like, it's over with. Bye, Miss American Pie, man. They said the earth should be moved at the noise of their fall. And that noise is going to be rejoicing. The open leg going to be like, yeah. Call on y'all, outside. Yeah, woo. Hey, we're going to be cheering when we see ICBM strike this place. Because we're going to be at the top, man. Like, I think it's a precept of Psalms that say, like, behold, with my eyes see the fall of the wicked, Lucas Purified might go get that. You know? So when we see Esau getting blew up, we rejoicing now. And I see Edom in the corner with a sign up, or he's smoking some meat mapped out, cracked out. I rejoice at that. You know? I don't give him no damn change either. I'm like, shit.
Out right now.
Yeah, you hear that? That's spirit. Esau just walked out, cracked out right now.
Every day.
Yeah, see? He cracked out. See, we rejoice at that, man. That's astonishment, man. Call on y'all about y'all shot.
Right there.
Hey, you can tell he just woke up from off the earth too. He got grass in his head and everything.
Hey, remember saying in the bushes?
Yeah.
In the bushes? There you go.
That's a spirit, man.
There you go, man. See, hey, we rejoicing, man. This dude is over with. You just seen him walk by, man.
His own tongue fell on himself.
Right. Hey, sitting in the dust like Ox said, he just got off the ground. He was sitting on the dust. That's Esau right now, man.
Pussy somewhere.
God, look at the high best, man. So, hey, man, hey, call all y'all about y'all shine. Hey, he over here. Hey, he batting the thousand. He got the gloves on. He's smacking Esau right now. Like Esau's in the interrogation room, and he over there to slap him. And then we over there setting up like that woman. You know you fucked up, right?
Yeah.
You know you fucked up, right? You said you. So hey, that's what I said. You in a hopeful leg, man. We rejoicing over here. It's not a bad time to go. Oh, my dollar crashed. Okay, we over here like, yes,
dollar crash. Come on, I'm tired of going to work. Goddamn.
Kind. Like, I already got my stuff ready to barter. I got something for the Lord gonna feed me. We got faith. Like, Lord gonna lead me somewhere. I'm probably gonna go to Edomite house and rumble through his refrigerator. You know,
Right.
Lord gonna leave me. Hey, Esau, he knew they purpose for us.
And let's elaborate on it further, because that's what they're doing. They're doing preparation and all that stuff like that. So y'all, how about y'all putting that spirit on them to, to prep for us, right?
God, he gonna leave us right there in a little pool. Like, thank you, Esau. Thank you very much. Now, you might go in the house, Esau in the bed with a shotgun, his head blown off. You know, he gonna off himself. He got so scared.
Hey, he got his thing in his dog, and the dead dog gonna land over there, and his head blown off. And he killed him and the dog, and after he fucked him, shit. Hey, man, it's over with. Nasty.
All the family.
Yeah, I got that precept that you just quoted too.
Go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 91. Let me go back. Hold on. And the point is actually in verse 8, but I'm gonna start out and
I couldn't think I should know it.
verse 5. I'm gonna start at verse 5. The point is in verse 8. It says Psalm 91 and verse 5. It said, "Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked."
There you go. With my eyes, we're gonna rejoice, man, because he said right there, we're gonna see the reward of the wicked. So we're gonna be seeing Babylon just get slammed with these ICBMs, the chariots burning it up, and we're gonna be rejoicing. That's gonna be a beautiful sight, man.
Right.
That's like what? That's like you've been in prison, locked up for like 20 years,
Yep.
and you outside, it's getting demolished. You know, they found out he been doing some faulty stuff. You're gonna blow the prison up. You ain't gonna be. You're gonna be rejoicing like hell yeah. Blow that sucker up.
We've been in dark for so long, so we see that light at the end of the tunnel, like we running, we trying to rejoice, yeah.
Man.
We trying to run to it.
Especially like some chariots, man. Especially see that chariot coming to pick you up. Hey, you gonna feel good when you just getting lifted up. As soon as your body getting lifted up, you gonna be like, yes, I made it. That's the finish line.
Yeah, it's zapping the Edomite while picking you up at the same time. You're like,
And I just said, with your eyes, you gonna see, and we can get that reward. It's gonna be very exciting.
10,000 at the left, 10,000 at the right. I got one to back out. This is Isaiah 34, and I'm gonna start at 5. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment." It says, "The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, and it is made fat with fatness, and with blood of lambs and goats, and with fat of kidneys and rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea."
You hear that? Idumea goes into the Greek word for Edom.
Basra is a city in Edom.
God, capital city. So that's talking about Esau right there, man. About to get took off. He about to get knocked, which is happening now. It's a slow, sure process, and then as we go further along, it's gonna speed up and intensify. Esau gonna start getting lit up the closer we get to Jacob's trouble. And it's gonna be like Chase Road. That's why I ain't worried about these damn Edomites. They better be worried about us hoping we let. Because Yahweh gonna fight on our behalf. He's gonna be lighting them up. Like I said, the chariot might show up and light up the whole Alpha Bravo team. And that right there is gonna bring fear. They be like, man, what they call it? Unidentified flying phenomenon. You in the radio like it just blew our Humvee, our tank up. Sarge, what do we do? And they're gonna throw their guns down, they're gonna run, they're gonna scatter like roaches. They're gonna go AWOL. I'm not fighting that.
Y'all turn on that light up.
I'm gonna read these
Like
next,
some rage.
I'm gonna read these next 2 verses real quick. It says, this is Isaiah 34:7, "And the unicorn shall come down with her, and the bullocks and the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust and the dust made of fat with fatness." Verse 8, the point that I wanted to get at, it says, "For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of his recompense for the controversy of Zion." So, hey man, all the shit that Esau Edom put on Zion, which is the elected Israel right now. Hey man, the Lord got a controversy with them damn devils, man. He got a vengeance for their ass, man. It's gonna come up on them. And it said, the verse before it said it's gonna bring down the unicorn. That's going into the internet. When the Lord destroyed this place, all his satellites and everything going down. It's gonna be starting totally over with a righteous rule, man. There ain't gonna be no more remnant and thing of Esau Edom. We ain't gonna even notice them after 1,000 years.
I got a priest that gonna back that up too. They're going to go to everything you just said to the Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom and the dead Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as has thou served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. So, hey, Esau about to be done from the oldest all the way down to the youngest. And ain't nobody, nobody ain't gonna give a damn.
Just like that verse that I read earlier, it said he gonna spoil his seed, his neighbor, and he shall be not.
And like I said, raise it. So Esau burnt our kingdom up. Esau ransacked our kingdom, blew it up, same way they did Black Wall Street. So that's what's about to happen to Esau's kingdom. It's about to get blew up on a higher level, because this stuff about to get blew up with nuclear destruction. Like, it's gonna get hit hard with more intensified heat. You know, then the chariots gonna come in with concentrated lasers, beaming and heating this place up. It's gonna burn the elements up, man. So Esau about to get the worst punishment ever in the existence of life because of what he did to the children of Israel.
I gotta quickly back y'all up right here. This is Isaiah 14 and 21. And it said, prepare a slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with cities.
There goes what I said. That's why Esau ain't gonna have no land.
Yeah, y'all breaking down the scriptures that I already got ready to pull up.
Yeah, you don't even need to break that one down.
Yeah,
That's self-explanatory. This damn devil through.
I got another one real quick right here. This is James chapter 1. James chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. And it says, go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. And shall eat your flesh as it were fire, and ye shall heap treasures together for the last day. Behold, the hirers of the labor who have reaped down your field, which is of you, kept back by pride. Okay, and it goes back to Esau, where he's not paying you for your work. We had a date that was right before we started camp. He just said, man, he was dealing with this Edomite in Kansas, and he was trying to get him to do a lot of work for him. He wasn't paying him for his work. Okay, so that's what Esau did, right? Now reading on, and it said, cry in the cries of them which have reaped and enter into the ears of the Lord, Yahawashi Shabiah. And it said, ye have lived in pleasure on earth and been wanted. Ye have nourished your heart as in the days of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the judge, and have do it now rich of like, and he do it now resist. And it's in verse 7. It says, be ye patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord Yahawashi. Behold, the husband waited for the precious fruit of the earth, and had long patience for it, until he received the early and latter rain.
That goes to the hopeful elect right there. You know, the Most High waited on that precious fruit, which is the believers. You know, he said he had patience for it. Man, y'all should have been waiting for this for a long time. And now we at the fullness of it. Now we at the time where it's about to be the harvest. Y'all about to gather up his fruit, and then the wheat, not the wheat, Salakia, the tares, he about to burn them up. You know, he don't want that, man. You can't eat on that. That's not profitable. That's not nourishing. So that show right there, Esau, like the priest brought out, he done had a good time. He been married. He done ate up, the labors of our people, like you said that Jake said. You know, he done live. They say you been one time. You done live good. You done live high off the hall or whatnot. Now it's your time to fall, and it's your time to get that judgment. And Esau about to get the judgment like no other, because he destroyed the people of the Most High, and he persuaded the people of the Most High to go against him. Esau is an open rebellion against Yahawashi. And like, I'm gonna bring a precept out that's gonna back that up. And this is Psalms 10 and 15. It reads, break thy arm with the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. The Lord is king forever and ever, and the heathen are perished out of his hand. So we're in the times where y'all about to break the arm of the wicked, man. When your arms is broke, you in straight, you helpless. So we about to put these devils in a very helpless, lower state. They, like we said earlier, they're going back to their base state. They're going under our feet. You know, which since I say that, I'm gonna bring this out too. I got one of this out right here. This is Psalms 58:10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. He said, wash our feet in the blood of the wicked. So that means the wicked gonna be on the ground. They're gonna be under us. You know, we're gonna be stepping, you know, hey, we gonna wash our feet in their blood, man. You don't get that. Say you gotta love, what's they them two dudes? Too Strong, all these Edomite sympathizers. It's about love. It's about love, everybody. Man, that scripture said we're gonna wash our feet in their blood. Which means, hey, we about to spoil this devil, man. We gonna say, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. As I said, if you got any love for Esau, you gonna be done away too. Because it said we gonna be rejoicing when we see the vengeance. We see Esau get took off, man. You know, that's gonna be a very glorious, happy thing when we see that. So, you say you got to
Oh yeah, this is Amos 1, and I'm gonna start at 11. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and 4 I will not turn away the punishment therefore, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did not cast off all pity, and his anger did tarry. So it got cracks all in the screen. His anger did tarry perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, and which shall devour the place of Basra." And if you jump down to 15, it says, "And their kings shall go into captivity, and he and his princes together, saith the Lord," man. So, hey, man, the Lord got a fire about to kindle on these damn devils, man. And it said, "His kings and his princes shall go into captivity, thus saith the Lord," man. It's like what the brother said, man. We're gonna rejoice, man. And when all these kings of the earth go down, hey, man, we come up. Hey, man, it's gonna be hell on them, man. They're going into they're gonna be the first fruits of slavery, man. They're gonna be going in chains. Hey, everything that they did to us, hey, we're gonna do to them double. That's why the Lord said, "Fill up the cup double," and they're gonna drink surely. You got it up.
I like that. I like that. They're going into bondage, man. They're going into slavery. And Esau can feel it too. That's why they here acting a fool, man. Esau lazy too. I see why we're gonna need that rod of iron. You see, Esau is lazy. Esau don't want to do nothing, man. So we're gonna be cracking these devils, man. They're gonna know what hard work is.
Exactly. And that rod of iron goes into double though, because they beat us with whips. Hey, man, we're gonna beat them with a rod of iron. They're gonna be breaking bones. Hey, they cut flesh. Hey, but we're gonna be breaking bones.
God.
I got a quick precept that's gonna back up what the doctor brought out. This is Ezekiel chapter 35. The point is in verse 5 and 6. I'm gonna start at the top. So Ezekiel 35 and 1, it says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said the Lord Yahweh power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I'm against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shah." And it said, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and in the time of their calamity, and in the time of that, and in the time that they, and that, and it said, in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore I will live, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh power. I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee."
I like that's a big time precept right there, man. Said blood should pursue thee, and it is. You know, we the blood of our ancestors and our elders that they slain, and now we calling them out, and you can tell that blood is on them. That's why they so scared, man. That's for what? The perpetual hatred, which you can clearly see on display, man. How they did our people. All you can do is do a little history, Google research, how they lynched us, beat like I said earlier, beat our ancestors' backs with whips, had their whole skin hanging off, you know. That perpetual hatred right there, man. Y'all about shots walking these devils down, man. So that blood that they spilled about people, we back in that steed, that same blood, and now we calling them out. Now we seeking their blood. Blood is pursuing them, and now we over here, you know, we clapping our, stretching our hands together like, yeah, my turn. Right. My turn about to be crucial. We gonna be coming double, you know. So hey, I'm looking like, yeah, that's why that devil's scary, man. You look at the stuff they done did. You know, they did some very horrific stuff, and it's like we coming with double. Woo! Yeah, that's some scary stuff right there, Esau.
Yeah, it's a precept.
No.
It's a precept that said, "Blessed is he to see the fall of his enemies."
Right.
Yeah, man. So we can't wait to see that fall.
That's how you know how accurate the scripture is. When I just brought out that continual hatred, that's what perpetual means. It continues. The continual hatred. That's how you know. Like when you read the scriptures actually give you the meanings of words. Yeah, I just brought it out.
And that hatred, and you can tell it continues. We heard from what 2022, and Esau still plays racist. So the evil never went nowhere. He's still wicked, man. You know, he's still on it. So hey, I don't want to hear that, man. He about to get everything he deserves because he's still that same devil. And that's why I like Trump as president. Trump, he brought that back out. You know, little 2/3 Jakes think like, oh, it ain't like that no more. They not bad. He gave me a job. He gave me a piece of bubble gum.
Nah,
Esau ain't that bad.
Trump was operating on that plan he had. You know, he said, "Let's make America great again." Of course, he gave you a job. You're gonna be working under him. You know?
And then he said, "Make America great again." That's prophecy. That was Malachi 1 and 3.
Right.
What's that?
We build a more desolate place, and how about y'all will go down?
Yeah. It said, "Might go get that, man." That was perfect. You better go get it. That right there, that was scripture on display, man. That was said, and they know they done with. The whole song can make America great again. Therefore, you know it ain't great. That means Babylon is in free fall. And we sitting now circling the drain. You know, we looking at it, man. It's now said like the tail end of it. And it's about to go out bad, man. I said, like we said earlier, World War II, Edomite crime. Like, damn, we need to get you a tissue. Of course, like, you need a tissue. You know, so Esau's done with, man. You gonna bring that out?
Yeah, God, I got it. It's Malachi chapter 1. Yeah, I'm just going and get straight to the point, man. I'm gonna start at verse 3. And he said, "And I hate it." I'm gonna start at verse 2. It's Malachi 1 and 2. And he said, "I love you," said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein had thou loved us? Where was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord? Yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountain, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will go down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever.
Woo, indignation forever, man. He hate Edomites. He hate them to this day. That's why they've been destroyed, man. That's why Babylon the Great, aka America, is now going down the drain. For that precept that I just brought out right there. And they talking about we gonna build, well, even Joe Biden saying that he got a plan called what, Build Back Better.
Yeah.
So they keep trying to say we're gonna build the desolate places. Lord, like, man, I'm throwing down, man. Look here, Russia ain't using the dollar no more. Look here, China ain't using the dollar no more. The whole BRICS nation ain't using the dollar. So now they going to what's that James 5:3 you brought out? Yeah. Their silver and their gold is cankered. The economy is trash. Your military is trash. They tried to shoot an ICBM off in Iowa and it blew up. They couldn't even get off the ground. The military looking real weak right now, man. The planes is crashing. You know, that was what, I think last year a plane crashed on a carrier. Like, Esau's military is all crumpled up, man. Esau, you can see his fall is going to be great. It's coming from his own people. You know, you got Egyptian versus Egyptian. Modern day Egyptian is who? Esau. You can tell that the movies, they always want to say, I'm the Egyptian. And them brown people. Man, you the damn devil. You about to go. I'm going to bring the precept right here. Because it's showing you that, like, if you in the spirit of not like Esau, you in the right spirit, man. You ain't supposed to like the devil. This is Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance and the evil way. And the proper mouth do I hate. So Esau fits all them categories, and the Most High said, I hate that. That's why they're being destroyed right now. And as he's destroying them, he's lifting up the hopeful elect. And you can even see the 2/3 even coming up. Like we said earlier, they getting in the houses. Keisha going into a nice house. Esau coming up off the ground talking about he cracked out. You know? Esau talking about, you know? So, hey, this thing, you got to call Allah Yahabashah that he's doing this. That's why you can't tell me Yahabashah that exists. Look at these prophecies that are unfolding out. No other religion talks about that. No other religion can hit on the head like that. No other religion is accurate like that. That's how we serve the God of the living power. You know, we say the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahweh Shah, he reigns supreme. Yeah, he whooping. Because who else can explain the fall of Esau? Can't nobody else do it, man. And all them other people, they really kind of, they fall up under Esau. Like, you know, I need this devil for what I need. Esau cool. You know, that's what I heard from him. I don't hear him talking about it, but the devil against the devil. And really, they ain't got no solution. You talking to them, they ain't got no plan. No, nothing gonna end. We know the end. We know what's gonna happen to this place. You know, we've been invested with the wisdom, not the understanding. How about y'all shot? Therefore, we're anticipating this movement. So we calm. We just waiting on it to hit. Everybody else is like, I gotta get my cash up. Like, man, your cash about to be obsolete.
Get the bag.
Yeah, get the bag. Bag, you got to have a bag full of, what's that, 200 pounds of paper. That's what it's about to be worth.
You're going to have to use it for a fire eventually just to keep your ass warm.
Toilet paper.
Con.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. That's the spirit right here, because I just actually pulled up Psalm chapter 62, which is pretty much the answer, right? So this is Psalm 62:7, and it says, "And the Most High is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength, and my refuge is in the Most High." In verse 8, it says, "Trust in him at all times, ye people, pour out your heart before him. The Most High is refuge. The Most High is a refuge for us, Salah. Surely man of low degree are vanity." Who's a man of low degree? All right, and it said, "And man of high degree are a lie. And to be laid in the balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If rich increase, set not your heart upon them." Okay, so that's why, reading on all these rich men that's of this world, we're not supposed to set our heart. We're not even supposed to be looking up to them. Our spirit, we're supposed to be looking up to. Yahweh Yahshua. This is what we're supposed to be looking up to, following the ways of Yahweh Yahshua. So that's pretty much the answer right there.
I got one too. This Psalm 37:1. "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb." That's going to Esau judgment, man. They better be cut down like the grass, man. Y'all about to start coming with that power motor, and you about to cut off all their power supply. You know, their military about to go down, their economy is about to go down, and all their organization infrastructure is about to go down, man. They about to be out here like a parentless child. You know, we're going to put that yoke of iron on their neck, and they about to get to work. They about to know what hard their work is, man. So King David said, "Fret not because of evildoers," because Esau is the evildoer, the so-called white man. Esau Edom. He's the evildoer. He can't help. He just got to do evil every day. He can't go to sleep unless he did some evil.
That's why in Malachi it said they the border of wickedness. That's it. They can't pass that border. They can't turn over to righteous.
Scripture also says, what Tate just said, hey, they can't even go to sleep unless they do mischief.
Right.
I'm gonna bump down on Psalm 37:9. "For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth." So that right there is future prophecy, man. We about to be back in rulership. You know, so we over here prepping ourselves. We over here grooming ourselves, renewing our mind, you know, coming back in the world to get ready. We about to rule. But we gotta fix everything. You know, when everything all blew up, we gotta come down here, we gotta fix it. And then like Yahweh Shashai is so wise with his infinite wisdom, we ain't gotta do no work. We gotta work for it. We're gonna come out, hey man, clean that up, get that over there, plant that over there, and then you get that. You know, all we gotta do is use our wisdom. We're gonna be dictating. That's rulership right there. That's subjection. Then we're gonna sit down. Hey man, prop my legs up on your back. Yeah. You give me some tea. You, hey, get that over there. Then you gonna call it the other little taskmaster. Hey, they do what I told them to do. They ain't did it. Well, go get my royal rod of iron. I'm about to beat this Edomite, show him what's up. You know, and that right there, that right there is like, that's Yapa right there, which is Paleo Hebrew for beautiful. Because he said we're gonna inherit the earth. And everybody holler for it. Like I did a lesson, it's a Hamite, you know, which goes to an African. He like, hey man, y'all need to rule, man. I'm waiting on y'all, man. Y'all are gods, man. We're not gonna get no peace till y'all be in rulership, man. We ain't gonna get nothing with this devil in here. So everybody knows what the problem. What people with sense know the problem.
The video of Ishmael wasn't saying that.
Yeah, I seen that. I said all the heathen call it was. And like, if we can make the animals talk, they'll say it too. Like, I'm tired of this goddamn white man.
And the trees.
Yup, they like, man, get rid of this. Hey.
It said the trees will rejoice whenever the Esau even go down. They go there chopping the trees down for no reason. Whenever you come to chop a tree down and plant 3 more, they don't do that. They just chop them down. And, hey, cutting off your own oxygen and shit, trying to burn down the Amazon rainforest. These damn devils are stupid.
Retarded, you know, and like everybody, the whole world is ready. Like even us, we tell them like we in our steed. Hold on, y'all. We calling on Yahweh. We calling on them, so everybody gonna rejoice when Yahweh returns and set everything in order. Everybody gonna rejoice. You know, the people that ain't gonna be rejoicing gonna be Esau. Esau gonna be weeping. Now he in hell. That's gonna be his hell, man.
Back you up right here. This is Luke chapter 12 and 32. And it says, fear not, little flock. Okay, we said, fear not. So when all these calamities about to come down on Esau, Edom, you know, and America against Babylon the Great, how about y'all telling us to fear not? Okay, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Okay, and that's the kingdom right there, the kingdom of heaven. And he also said that he created the world for our sake. All right, so the world is going to be given as an inheritance to us. Okay, that's why when the occupant went into that, he basically explained right there is that the world is going to be made for our sake. We're going to be rebuilding the earth, and we're going to put those heathens to work. Okay, you got it.
That's how I heard this, according to Psalms 2 and 8. That's what was promised to us, man. He promised us the kingdom. When it comes kingdom, come rulership. Right now, we don't have no rulership, man. We at the bottom. Y'all about to try to make us the base man on the earth that was made for us. We gotta listen what this devil say do. We gotta be subject to all his social engineering, his GMO foods. He putting poison in the water, poison in the air, chemtrails, you know, and he does nothing of righteousness. Everything he does is contrary, and it's destruction, man. That's why Esau's known as death. We ready for life. When we set up, our kingdom's gonna be abundance. It's gonna be about life. We got the true wisdom. And everybody, the heathen, like they're gonna like it. Like I said earlier, the heathens like, man, I'm tired of these devils, man. They can't do nothing right. Everybody's oppressed. Everybody's all messed up. Where even the lower class Edomites are like they oppressed. They just don't know where it's coming from. They so dumb. They all like Democrats. It's the Democrats. Like, fool, the Republicans too.
Yeah.
Your dumb self, man. Politics ain't nothing but a game, man. All them is on the same league. That's the smoking mirrors on your dumb butt. That's why I heard them Edomites say, I'm like, y'all stupid, man. From the lowest Edomite to the highest Edomite, just straight retardation when you look at them. And that's why they belong in slavery, man. They need to be ruled over. They need to be told what to do. They say, you can't tell them devils. It's going to be like, in the kingdom, you're going to be like bathing your dog. You're going to tell him, hey, the Africans, hey, man, clean them Edomites up, man. They stinking. I smell them at my palace over here. Then hose them down, you know, and put some soap on their stank ass. You know?
You can't get on Esau without bringing out Obadiah. So I'm about to bring Obadiah 1 and 3. It says, the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. Thou that dwells in the clefts of the rock, thy habitation is high, that saith in thy heart, who will bring me down to the ground? It says, thou exaltest thyself as the eagle, thou shalt thou make thy nest amongst the stars. This will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Ooh, this will I bring you down, saith the Lord. So when it said make your nest among the stars going to Yahshua, Israel, you know. So they trying to supersede us and be up top. Plus they going to high risers. When you look at the rich Edomite, he want to be in New York on the top floor. They think that's the best thing, be at the high. So that scripture is so spot on. Then it's so double four. Now this devil's really trying to live amongst the stars. Who is that? Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. They trying to live in space stations, trying to get away. Hey, you ain't getting away, man. The Lord said, that's why I bring you down. So I know that ain't going to work, man. They going to come to space and they're going to crash back down. You know, the little survivors are going to say, guess what?
He said they exalt themselves as the eagle. And they symbol is the eagles on the back of the
car.
Like that. They try to fly high above everybody else. Hey, the Lord said he's going to bring them down to the ground, man.
The eagle, the highest flying bird. So it's very symbolic that they put that as their symbol, which symbolizes them. So scriptures once again undefeated, man. You can't tell me this ain't a living document right here. Most High called it, what's to say, declaring the end from the beginning. Man called it out, man. And then he called out setting this devil up. You got to wild at that. This devil is the weakest people on the face of the planet. The sun burned their skin up. They the dumbest. And they ain't rulership. You know, you got to ask, how did that happen, man? The Most High describe how that happened. Our ancestors, they keep the laws and commandments. Like he said in Deuteronomy, if you don't do that, you're going to go in slavery. So he said to some people that's as swift as the eagle, call them eagle again in Deuteronomy, man. So scripture's spot on. And that happened. And here we are. Now we putting a petition to Yahweh Shai, like, Please put us back in rulership. Please, we cannot take no more of these devils, man. They're destroying everything. They eating up everybody. Now they're like, these devils, you said the devil, they're going after the children with their little agenda. Like, you know,
you can't even flip a cartoon show without seeing some homo shit.
I went to the movie this week, this past couple of days ago and shit, man.
Momo
Man.
Momo and everything. I know all new movies got Momo stuff. Man.
Even in your favorite books now, they gonna have it in there too.
Everything, man. So that just show the devil going against creation, being contrary to what's righteous. You want to flip. It's like saying like that show Stranger Things. We living in the upside down right now.
Right.
You know, Esau at the top, we at the bottom.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's not right. And the book, our Bible tells us that's not right. But he tells us what we need to do so we can make it back right. He said, call on my name. Call on me, seek my ways. Which matter of fact, I might go get that, man, since I'm up here talking about it. Because we doing it right now.
While you get that, I'm going to go ahead and read that because you already broke this down. This is Proverbs chapter 29 and 2, where it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You see that, and that going right there, and that's why the Ox brought out earlier that even their own people is mourning. Even Esau is mourning. Okay, that's what he said. The Ox just brought out Ishmael. They want us in rulership because they know that the wicked is in authority. Okay, that's Job 9:24.
And see, now we done figured out the problem. We discovered it. Now we get into the root of it. So this is 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which you call by my name, Yahshua, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land, man, which goes to the kingdom. So we doing that now. So we telling everybody, we be going like this, like Steph Curry doing basketball year 3, and they coming back like this, calm down, hold up. We doing what we're supposed to be doing. Hey, Yahushua's coming. Just be patient. We being patient. That preaching about that earlier. He patiently waiting for the fruit of the earth thereof. Man, Yahushua coming, man. We doing what we're supposed to be doing now. Now we realize the error of our ways. We follow the laws and commands the best of our abilities. We out here on the highway and hedges. We finally coming back into the knowledge of what we're supposed to be doing, and we're doing it. And it's increasing. Like we said before we started camp, that Jake was like, hey, man, I appreciate what y'all doing, man. And that is the truth. So the truth is going out. If Jake can accept it. So the Most High, he's doing the sifting. You know, can you get with what I say? Or are you going to go by the wayside of the philosophers of the world?
And also goes to that Luke 12:32. I just got to read it. It is your father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
And it is coming. It's surely coming. And the Most High, we've been patient. Everybody's been patient. With the end of Esau's rulership, Esau's been found out. The scripture brought up earlier. Esau's been exposed. You know, and I noticed that too. If you look on YouTube, everybody calling them Edomites. A lot of people ain't calling them white people no more. They Hamite, he called them Edomites. Like, we sick of Edomites. They call them Edomites. You know, everybody calling them by their true nationality now. Remember, what was it, Alex Jones? That white kid she called in like Edomite rage. Alex Jones sitting all scared like a deer in headlights, like, goddamn. Yeah, don't say that. You exposing us. Goddamn. Everybody's starting to call it like, man, you an Edomite, man. Remember that, Keisha on that airplane? You know, even though she know gospel, like, you damn Edomites make me sick. You know, so they've been found out. You not white and we ain't black. You an Edomite and we're Israelite. And we supposed to be in rulership. We about to get rulership and you about to be destroyed. And that's the gospel. Thus said the Lord. And it's happening. Now it's getting undeniable. Now you can't be like, well, this going on. Oh, I think this gonna happen. I think it's like this. Man, you can't say shit. America's been destroyed. The way the Most High said it's going to be destroyed. All that other shit is dead. Islam is dead. Hotel Kemetic is dead. Protestant Christianity is dead. Everybody else, like what the scripture say, my counsel shall stand. This is standing. The rest of that shit, I'm like, you going to sound stupid to me saying that shit. That shit don't apply over here. It's the Most High getting rid of it. He's showing that his counsel stand. His word, what it say? My word shall not go out void. These scriptures is talking. The other shit, what's it, the Book of the Dead, the Quran, that shit ain't talking about shit. Right. You know, man, you might as well throw that shit in a fire? You might as well burn that. Right. It ain't talking. This book is talking. It's talking big time. Like we brought how many precepts that's applied today? Then the spiritual Esau walked past us talking about y'all cracked out right now. The scriptures prophesied that, man. You can't give me no Quran to say nothing like that, to predict that, or any what's that? The universe is one type of book. That shit ain't talking about shit. You know that shit had you bugged out. Really, you ain't gonna know what the hell going on. You gonna be lost. Oh, us over here, we prepared, we armored up. We know what's about to come. That's why we sitting back with our popcorn out, like, yeah, I knew your military was coming. You know, you ain't lined up for that juice. Get the hell away from me. I know what's about to happen to you. You know, that's it. We knew how to avoid the juice. The other shit ain't gonna tell you how to avoid the juice of what's coming. That's why, what's that? I want to say, in 2 Corinthians, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. You know, let the devil get advantage of us. Man, through this book, we got the devil's whole playbook. We know his whole plays. We know your every move. We know what you're gonna do. So now we just.
Sirach 12 and 10 when it said never trust thy enemy.
You know, now we know what the enemy is. These other people don't know what the enemy is. They dealing with the so-called white man, dapping it up. Oh yeah, he cool. And that's the damn devil in the flesh.
It described the enemy to the T, like in Psalm 55 and 21 when he say he speaks sweetly with his lip, but war is in his heart. That describes him right there.
Ain't no other book to tell you that are hidden like that. Nothing is hidden like our Bible. Nothing. Yahweh showed he is the God of living. He's shutting all the other shit down. He's shutting Esau down. The book prophesied that. Why? Because he created Esau. He created us. He created everything. Like this right here got all knowledge that you need to know to prepare yourself to get to the way. And that's what we waiting on. The precious fruit. So man, y'all got any more precepts, Aki? We probably close out with that. So with that being said, hey, want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem,
Rakadash.
Yahweh.
Hey, shalom to all the Aqua on the comment board.
Shalom.
Shalom to Yasharala. What's that? Kazak Ban Yahweh, shalom. Shalom. Hey, we almost there, Yasharala. Hey, keep the faith.
Yeah, Shalom was it? Mazanayim, servant of Yahweh.
Yeah, I know.
Yahweh
Yeah. That's far lesson. I can far lesson, man. What's up, man? Y'all, you good? Been great.